Alright, starting off here first with a 1999 very extreme type of mint error here. This is taking place on the Georgia State Quarter. Alright, so this coin has been double struck, the second strike being 60% off center. Super rare to have a mint error like this. This coin ended up selling for over $1,000 at auction, graded by NGC at a mint state 64. For anyone that's new, when I say graded at a 64 or whatever grade it may be, the coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best condition or the best grade you can get. This is at a 64. Alright, moving on to a 1999 New Jersey State Quarter. This coin has a reverse capped die, graded at a mint state 67. So this coin ended up selling at auction for over $2,100. Can't beat that, man, for 25 cents. Moving right along to a 1999 D Mint Mark Delaware State Quarter. This coin has been struck not only off center, but the coin has been struck off center onto a 5-cent planchet. So we have a quarter design, state quarter design, struck onto a Jefferson nickel planchet, and when it was struck onto the planchet, it was struck off center. Graded by Annex at a mint state 64, this coin ended up selling for around $1,400 at auction. Can't beat that, over $1,000 coin there. Here is a 1990 D Mint Mark. Now this is going to be the Georgia State Quarter. You can see that the whole design of the quarter is being cut off, and that's because it was struck onto a foreign planchet. It is graded by Pcgs at a mint state 64, and this coin sold for over $4,000. $4,000. Now here's one of my favorite coins of the video. I love double strikes like this. This is a 1999 Delaware State Quarter that has not only been double struck, but this one here has been triple struck. So the second strike is 40% off center, and this coin ended up selling at auction for over $1,300, graded by Pcgs. Very nice mint error there. Here is a 2000 P Mint Mark Maryland State Quarter. Now this coin was struck onto a 10-cent planchet. So what that means is that we have a state quarter design struck onto a Roosevelt dime planchet. This coin ended up selling at auction for over $6,000. Here's actually one of my favorites of the video also. So it's a 2002 P Mint Mark Tennessee State Quarter, graded by PCGS, that has been double struck, and that strike of course is flipped over, so you'll see the obverse design here on the reverse of the coin, and then you'll also see that reverse design on the obverse of the coin as well. One of my favorite coins or state quarter errors that exist out there. This is just amazing. I love this coin here. This coin sold for around $1,500 at auction. Maybe next time it goes up for sale, I'll think about getting in on that one. That is a very nice coin. Now here's a 2004 D Mint Mark. You guys are pretty familiar with the Wisconsin state quarters and the extra high leaf and low leaf. So here's an example of all three. So typically you would not see a leaf at all, or you will see a low leaf or a high leaf. Now you want to look for that extra low leaf and extra high leaf, because those can add value to your coin. This coin here sold for over $2,200 because it has the extra high leaf. You can see that there in the images displayed. This coin also sold for that price because it's graded at a mint state 67. So if you find an extra low leaf or high leaf and they're in very poor condition, they're not going to sell for, $2,200. It just depends on when you sell the coin, and the grade population of the, the mint error coin. So this one is at a 67. It's a very nice grade, and this coin ended up selling, like I said, for around $2,200. Now this coin here sold for $6,000, and it is graded at a mint state 67 as well. Got the PCGS gold shield, and this one is the extra low leaf. So the other one was the high leaf. This is the extra low leaf. Like I say, $6,000 for this 25-cent coin. Unbelievable for a old quarter dollar, right? Now here is a 2004 Florida State Quarter. Now this quarter design was struck onto a 5-cent planchet, so Jefferson nickel planchet. Again, the design being cut off there as a result of the mint error. This coin sold at auction for over $1,400. All right, we got the Minnesota State Quarter double die reverse. This quarter sold at auction for $600. graded at a nice grade, a mint state 67. You want to look for doubling there on the reverse of the coin, of course, on the trees. Here's some examples of that, so always be on the lookout for doubling on the Minnesota state quarter. Now here is a 2005 California state quarter where we are missing the reverse clad layer. So here on the obverse it looks very normal, but here on the reverse you see that copper coloration of the inner copper layer of the quarter. That's what you want to look for. This coin ended up selling at auction for over $1,200. $1,200. Now here is a 2007 state quarter. It is the Wyoming state quarter, graded by Pcgs at a mint state 64. It does have that straight clip as well as being struck off center, and this coin ended up selling for around $1,300 at auction. Moving right along to a 2007 Montana state quarter. Now this coin here was struck onto a 2007 Jefferson nickel. Alright, so this coin ended up selling at auction for over $3,200. All because of that mint error, of course. It is graded at a mint state 67 as well by NGC. So over $3,000 for that quarter. Alright, moving on here to a Hawaii state quarter. Now this coin here has 85% of the reverse clad layer missing. Pretty obvious error, speaks for itself. Of course, the obverse of the coin looks very normal. This 2008 quarter ended up selling for over $1,100 at auction. It is graded by Pcgs at a mint state 63. Here's one of my favorites as well. So I got a few favorites, I guess you could say. So this is a 2009 District of Columbia quarter, graded by NGC at a mint state 68. It has a doubled die reverse. So this coin is graded by Pcgs at a mint state 66. You want to look for doubling there on the piano keys and the lettering there of Duke Ellington, his last name Ellington. That is some awesome doubling. Super rare to have one of these, and they go for some good money even on eBay ungraded. The coins have sold for good money. Not many of them out there that I am aware of. This coin ended up selling for over $3,000 at auction. Now here's a no-dated state quarter graded by Pcgs at a mint state 66. This coin has been double struck, of course, one of my favorite type of mint errors. And this coin ended up selling for over $1,100 as well. Over $1,000 quarter there. Now here's a no-dated state quarter that's been double struck, off center, been broad struck, and also has a brockage. Can you believe that? All those mint errors. That is just insane. This quarter ended up selling for around $1,500 at auction. Now let's move on here to a no-dated state quarter where it has a die cap error taking place. So as a result, we are not going to see a reverse design on this quarter. This coin ended up selling for around $1,300 also. Now here is a Georgia state quarter. It looks like a gold-plated state quarter from 1999. However, this is not the gold-plated quarters that the companies sell. You know, they just plate them in gold and resell them for more money. This is actually a very valuable mint error. This coin sold for over $2,000, and that's because it's the Georgia state quarter design that was struck onto an experimental planchet. So what exactly does that mean? Well, in 1999, the mint began testing these experimental planchets that they were going to make for the Sacagawea dollars. They did this at the Philly Mint with some statehood quarters, testing for different compositions and things like that. So of course this quarter design is not supposed to be struck on to this type of planchet, and that's why they consider it a mint error. And this coin ended up selling for over $2,100 at auction. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.